it ain't really hot out here like it normally usually would be. You know what I'm saying? My mother's inside. She's asleep. Wait a minute. Let me go. What's something I'm right here by this window right here? What? Yeah, that's something you still. That's interesting. You still can kind of see through them blinds, especially if you got the light on stuff up in there. You know what I'm saying? I normally this is my first time coming out here late at night. Yeah, I had to turn it back on. It only goes so far. You have to stay right here in the limit that's, yeah, man. They want you to renew a lease and all that up in here, man. It's so much that changed in this new 21st century, man. It really has. It really is, you know. And I think about a lot of the things over the years that my mother always say, you know, you really nowadays, like they say, you don't really have friends. Too many. Ain't nobody willing to sacrifice their time, for you. And it's just, it's really sad, man. We live in a society, in a world, man, where if you are an older person, ain't nobody gonna have no empathy for you when you're down. If you can't do what you used to do in your younger days and stuff like that, man, it's just hurtful and it's sad. It really is, man. You live your life in this world, and sometimes all you getting is you go through so much in your life, man. And I really realized that going through a lot, and it really has educated my mind, bro. It really has, man, on a lot of things. You have so much to endure in this society, in this world. When you it's like God is the only one in the world here, man, that God is the only one. And out of you, just think about it. Look at it like this here. I want you to think about it from this point of view. And I'm gonna start doing more videos on this here. Who can you, outside of yourself, if you have a family member that you love, you have a loved one that you know that they can count on you when you need them in certain conditions or whatever, ask yourself this question: if something went down with you, and you was taking care of your family members or whatever, and you was the only person that they know that you was very dependable, and something happened to you or something just went down. It's like, have you ever had the question in mind, who can I trust with my family? Who can I trust? Have you ever thought about that? Because I thought about it. It's a lot of videos that I watch, some videos I watch. Like, if you're in a situation to where you couldn't do nothing for yourself, who could you really rely on? Do you think you have somebody I don't know, man. I don't want to, I don't like talking like that. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a time. This is a new generation, man, and people are very selfish. That people's all for themselves now. They all for themselves. They're not willing to sacrifice and give up their time. They ain't trying to hear all of that. You know what I mean? If you got bad health, they look at it like they're saying, "Hey, that's your problem. I got my life to live. I can't deal with you, and then have my life. Oh no, I got to be. I got to have no. I don't mean no harm, but no attaches. No. You know, you just live in a society today, man. It's like it ain't like it used to be. With you ain't got no real families like not like you used to back in the day, where you can rely on your neighbors. You can go next door to your neighbors, and you can borrow sugar, you can borrow whatever it is that you need, and they had no problem giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? They had some food left over from the next neighbor, and if they ate a cow or ate something in had a picnic or something like that, um, there was food left over and your neighbors didn't mind sharing it. But now, man, it's just you get down. Like my mother used to say, and I used to think she was like, I used to just take it for granted. You know, me and my brothers and sisters. If you ever want to know who your real friend is, get down the fuck out. Get down and out. Get down and out. And you're going to find out real goddamn quick. And we would hear her say that. And at that time, we didn't want to. We tried to process it, but we didn't want to process it. It was like we was busy, like, you just don't want us to have no friend. But shit, she should. You know, how the older people, they always say, okay, just keep on living, keep living. And I be damn, boy, boy, I tell you, when you look around in this society, man, it's cold out there, man. It's cold out here. It ain't not the world, it's the people. It's cold, man. Nobody willing to sacrifice. No, man, ain't nobody willing to. Nowadays, in this day, because people nowadays, they'll tell you, well, it's good you able to do it. No, it shouldn't be it's good you able to do it. It should be that you have to be willing to do it. It's like, I don't think, in my honest opinion, I don't think no one is too busy. Shouldn't be, because at the end of the day, we busy making careers and doing all these different things for other people, whether we have something going for ourselves or whether we just single in the work business or whatever. Hold on, I'm going back in. The light is so bright, it won't affect it. It won't affect the video in here at all. The light from the camera is good. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do something I never did. I done something I ain't never did before. I videotaped her, internet. I said, since she been home for the first 8 months going at night, this is my first time ever going in there filming her at night and doing that. I might have to do it a little often. I gave her food early, gave her all her, like, different things that I don't give them nothing that the doctors don't. You know what I'm saying? But I try not to give them all this. But make sure they ate good. Make sure their temperature, pressure, and all that's good. Make sure they ain't got too much salt. A lot of no salt. I don't give them no salt in the food. Now I know a body needs a little salt, a little sugar. So they they got some foods that I give her that it have salt already in it. I give her little snacks and stuff like that all throughout the day. So she be good with her foods and meals and stuff like that. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just come in here in my room in the morning time. I just take and get up and go in the hallway right there, where I just came out and put my covers there and tend to her in the morning, get my little rest in the morning, and make sure she's good all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man, we living in a day and age, man, where, like I said, man, people, they just all for themselves. Like, I don't think no one should ever be too busy and make time for the next individual. I don't think nobody should be too busy to take time for the next person. I just don't think that they should. I think they should be too busy for that. Yeah, I just think that because at the end of the day, everybody, I mean, all the people, everybody wants to be treated right. Nobody in their right mind wants to be treated bad or crazy. Yeah, nobody wants to be treated bad or crazy, you know. Like my mother always told me, treat people the way you want to be treated. Just think about how you would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? If you was in that situation or whatever, would you want somebody to leave you there with no water, no food? You can't move, you can't bathe, you can't do none of this. And then somebody say, "Oh, I ain't got time." Then I'll just stick them in the nursing home, and you don't want nobody. Deep down on the inside, you don't want nobody to do you like that. Even though you may say, "Well, everybody's not able to do that." Now, if you get down, I want to see if you will say that. I don't think, in my honest opinion, no. If you say that, you're a damn good bold one. Or you continue. Well, some people just not able. Everybody ain't gifted. I didn't ask you was everybody gifted for the same field. I'm asking you, everybody is not willing to do the same thing. And then sometimes I know some people gonna say, well, it's not that they are unwilling to do it. It's just sometimes people can't get around. Some people just actually can't do it. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, but we talking about on a surface level of a selfish level for the most part. When people talk about, well, some people just not able to do it, and I would say, yeah, for the most part, but at the same time, if you really want to do something, you're going to do it. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It ain't got nothing to do with your being busy. It's like this here. People make time. Everybody makes time for what they want to make time for. You know. And at the end of the day, like they always say, whatever you do, you ain't gonna take it. Whatever you got, you ain't gonna take it with you. Yeah. Hmm. So I'm gonna stop it here. I'm not gonna talk much. I'm gonna go ahead on and get up out of here.